Let's see if. Oh yeah.
All right, we're live.
Are we live? You gotta tell me when we do this. All right, here we go.
I just did.
Oh, okay.
The following is a presentation of Stewed Productions.
All right, everybody. Welcome to a very special edition of Liquid Lunch on a Thursday in March. The first Thursday. We're in March.
Are we?
We are. We're in March.
You don't say.
We are.
Oh, wow.
I do say.
Cool.
It's pretty wild. Hold on. Let me maximize my boom. The picture that most people can't see.
Yeah.
Because it's washed out. But whatever. Anyway. Hey, my name is Josh, everybody, and this is Liquid Lunch, Texas's live midday craft beer show, and we're live.
Woo.
Here we go. All right.
Yeah.
Joining us today, all the way from the fair city of Austin, Pam Cato. Boom, right there from the craftbeeraustin.com world headquarters. I don't know. Is that where we're at? Joining us today to talk about, as you saw, look at our logo is nice and pink today to celebrate the Pink Boots Society and the big collaboration brew day up in Austin. But enough about me talking about it. Pam, what do we need to know about this big upcoming event?
So it's actually a series of events, and I'll talk really quick just about the Pink Boots Society in general and who they are. So it is a society of women designed to inspire and encourage women through education. So all the funds that are raised, it's a nonprofit obviously, so all the funds that are raised goes towards scholarships, learning for the Pink Boots members. That could be anything from getting your sister-run certification to going all the way to YCH for their 3-day workshops that they have, to getting going to Germany and doing a tour of various breweries, meeting some of the Trappist brewers out there. So it's just a wide variety. Designed again to just encourage women in beer. So what we're doing this year, we do it for several years now. First time we did it in Austin that I participated was 2016. I think they did it a year before that though, before I was a member. But it is a collaboration brew day, and the way it works is Yakima Chief Hops has created a Pink Boots brew blend. They do have some of them for spot buy, but it was a pre-order blend. So when breweries get that blend, then what they do is the collaboration happens between the members of Pink Boots Society and that particular brewery. And so we will go to that brewery and beer with them, and the brewery gets to decide what kind of beer. Some they get the members involved too, like choose what hops do we want to pair with the blend, what hops do we want to put in the oil. So it's kind of a collaboration between the Pink Boots members and that brewery to decide what kind of a beer they're going to make. And so this year the blend has got Azaka, El Dorado, Idaho Gem, and Laurel. So a lot of people are using it kind of in the dry hop capacity in their beers, but we actually have 21 breweries in Austin that bought the hop blend and are doing some collaboration brew day. And on Sunday, which is actually International Women's Day, there will be 3 collaboration brews going on, and then 1 release party where they brew their beer back in. Circle Brewing brewed their beer back in February, Sunday. And St. Elmo also brewed their beer in February. They're having a release party on Friday.
Okay. Well, that's cool. Yeah, it's always fun to try new beers. And the scope. I was reading this morning the scope of what Yakima Chief Hops and what's the malt house. There's a anyway. Yes.
Yes.
I think was it last year they over $100,000 to education.
Yes. Over $100,000. It's the largest fundraiser we have because $3 of every pound of hops sold goes towards Pink Boots Society's education programs.
Yeah, and that, like you were saying, that could be anywhere from, there's a lot of different, certification programs, and, most people in the beer world know about, Siebel and places like that. But yeah, getting that Cicerone certification and for all levels and all parts of the craft beer industry. There was an interesting story. I'll share it on our Twitter, maybe on Facebook. I don't know about the Yingling, the daughters of the founder, or not the founder. It's I guess he lived. The founder was back in like 1890 or something like that. He's almost as old as Kennedy. But anyway, but no, the daughters of let's see, what is the guy that's running it now?
Mr. Yingling.
Mr. Yingling, yes. No. Anyway, his daughters are basically running it now. It's 4 daughters: Jennifer, Wendy, Debbie, and Cheryl. And anyway, they're doing a lot. Oh, Dick Yingling, Richard. That's who's doing it. He was the one on Beer Wars.
Oh,
you remember Beer Wars?
Yeah, was he the Dick?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, Pam. Anyway, they're doing. There's an interesting article I'll post. It's a good story. I don't know where I was going with that, but anyway, back here in Texas.
Did I just ruin it?
No, you didn't ruin anything. No more than normal. But anyway, it's an exciting time when here in the Houston area we've been doing what's the collaboration? It's totally escaped me. I'm pulling a Joe Biden right now. The thing.
Daisy chain?
The daisy chain. Yeah. All the brewery collaboration, which has always been really, really cool. Also, you get this, the yeast here for the daisy chain, right? And then all around Houston, breweries are doing their new thing, or doing their own thing with it. Same thing with this, or in the same school of approach with the Pink Boots hop selection. So anyway, it's cool to see. You said 21, right?
Yes, 21 that I know of, and there may be a couple. I just found out. Just so happens, a Pink Boots member was over at one of the breweries the other day and was talking to the brewer and found out they bought the hops and they're planning to do a brew day. So they keep coming up. So far as I know, we have 21 planned collaboration brew days.
Okay. And
some of them won't brew until some of them have them planned in April, and then they'll release their beer a little later, and then some are planned in May and even in the summer. And that's fine, because just buying the blends itself donates funds to Pink Boots. And then it's actually a little bit better for the membership if you kind of have the brew days spread out, because the people can attend. And then craftbeeraustin.com, which is my blog, will obviously all the events that are out there, we publish that like crazy. Want to make sure that we really get a lot of people out there. So the 2 big events that are on the books right now is first Vista Brewing, which is a beautiful property. If you haven't been there, it's out in Driftwood. Karen has very graciously invited all of the Pink Boots brew, anyone that has their beer ready by May 2nd, out to the brewery for a tasting event, which is great because we can just get the general public kind of coming in and trying the beer and just getting samples. And then for anyone that gets label approval, which everybody won't do that because some people are doing it on their pilot systems, but if they do go get label approval, then Easy Tiger at the Link location is going to be hosting a Mother's Day takeover, which is really fun. And then we get to set up, a booth and donation and kind of educate people on what Pink Boots Society is. And they get to buy the beer.
Yes, that's exciting. One of the breweries involved is Celis. I've got the list in front of me, and it's already how many minutes? We're almost 10 minutes into this show, Kennedy, and we haven't even one.
You haven't introduced me.
I haven't
yet.
introduced you. I apologize,
yeah.
Everybody. When Pam is on, you spend time talking to Pam. But Pam, let's take a moment real quick for everybody to give a little bit of attention to the guy pushing all the buttons. To my left, it'll be your screen right, or dead center, I guess, whenever he takes his own camera. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Kennedy.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Kennedy.
So this exhibition of drinking prowess, look at that. You've gotten better. The chug. And that's a successful chug, Kennedy. Congratulations. How you feel?
Celis White's an easy chugging beer. I'm going to say that.
Why is your mic so low? You need to get closer.
I don't know.
Oh, there you go.
Do I need to really eat my mic?
You do.
No.
Anyway.
Yeah, I got a nice lemony aftertaste.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite delightful. If you guys are going to chug a beer,
You recommend Celis White?
I recommend Celis White.
Okay. Well, Celis, one of the many breweries on the list here. Let's see. Circle Brewing, as we mentioned, St. Elmo, Vista, Independence, Infamous, Live Oak, Fourth Tap, Brutorium, Pine House, 2 locations. Actually, let's see. Pine House, 3 locations.
3 locations.
Yeah, the Round Rock location now open, and I went in there not that long ago. I have family in Round Rock, and it's spectacular. I'm just gonna say you need to go. And if you're in the Round Rock area, then you can just slide on over to Blue Bonnet Beer Company. They're in Round Rock as well. There you go, Kennedy.
Thank you. I've been to the Round Rock location myself.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, cool. So Pam, tell us a little bit more about, like, we're very Houston centric because we live in Houston. Kind of happens that way. Austin, we get to go up to Austin. That's the cool thing about Texas. It's from my house a little over 2 hours away from all of Houston, depending on where you are. It's anywhere from 2 to, I don't know, 4.5, depending on the time of day you leave. It could be. But the Austin beer scene, since you cover the Austin beer scene so thoroughly, I mean, we hear a lot about it. There's a lot of great beers up there. But one, you know what? We didn't even talk about this. Sorry. We just jumped right into your beer, Kennedy. How rude of us. Yeah. One more thing that everybody wants to know what we're on this show. Yeah. Let's check our watches. Yeah. What time is it?
It's time for your favorite segment and mine here on Liquid Lunch. This is
What You Drinking?
Good.
So there you go. Pam.
Style. A lot of people don't make it these days, which is a shame because it's a nice, easy drinking, flavorful beer.
Yes, I love ESBs.
Yes, that is one of my girlfriend's favorite styles as well.
Well, there you go. I think it should be most people's one of theirs. It's so bready and like comforting.
Yes.
Yeah, fantastic. One of the pre-show beers we had, and I still have a little in my glass area. It's been, I think, in the Austin area since February is what they said. Lit, but you're trying to go Lent. I don't know. Anyway. It might be one to go for.
Actually, one of my feature writers, Ryan Tribbett, who writes for us, he writes just different features for craftbeeraustin.com, just did an entire article about the wild world of non-alcoholic beers.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, Midswell. It's it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know. It's an interesting, like, disciplined approach to a beer. It's like you can't have any alcohol in it. Now let's see what you can do with flavor. And this one's pretty tasty. I would put it in like that, like a session IPA kind of area. Athletic Brewing out in California, they do not the exclusive. Hey, Ken, do you want to close those doors? We'll talk while you just get up and close the doors. I'm sorry, we should have done this before. It's just the dogs running around and the things happening. Sorry, Pam. Look behind the curtain. Anyway, special effects, pretty tasty. But my actual show beer, it is rodeo season here in Houston. And the livestock show and rodeo is it in full swing, Kennedy? Do we know? We had the...
Yes.
Okay, so
the cook-off was Friday night. Okay. So, yeah.
And we had all the wagon trains and everything come in through...
Oh.
That's always fun, right? So anyway, Back Pew in Porter, which is...
Nice.
Yeah, north of Houston. If you're looking at a map, Houston looks like a Target, and so 45 straight up, go to 99, and then take a right, and then Porter's right there. Then take an exit, 2 exits down, and then you're basically at Back Pew there in Porter, in an old church, Pam. But anyway, Bobby and the crew out there, they did mutton busting, which is where you always see those kids riding the sheep, which is always adorable. Anyway, it's a dry hopped wheat ale.
That sounds good.
Yeah, made specifically for the rodeo. So,
Irish Brew Day, and then they have a really cool event in May called Girls Rock. Mm-hmm. And they have some girl rock bands. They get vendors. They do all sorts of really cool stuff. They'll be doing that in May and featuring their PBS beer.
Okay, well that's cool. That is very cool. It's let's see, who else is there anybody I didn't mention? Oh yeah, Jester King, Central District, Red Horn. Red Horn's one of those places where. Again, that's out not far from Round Rock. The coffee and the beer and all that. Mm-hmm. I mean, everybody knows like a place like Jester King or Salis, right? Those are but yeah. Anyway, sorry. Black Star, Holdout, Middleton. Yeah. Okay, I think that's everybody at least on my list. But then it's growing.
It's growing, yeah. To add to that is Batch Beer and Kolaches. They just announced that they're going to do a brew day as well, and I'm really excited about that one because they have some interesting things going on over there. They got the clean side of their brew house, but then they got what they call the bug room, which is where they're going to barrel age and do some funky stuff with their beer. They're already doing it, and they've got beer on tap there. So I'm really interested to see what they're going to come up with for their Pink Boots beer.
That's pretty cool. Somebody coming to, a lot of people travel to Austin for all kinds of things, right? But for somebody coming up for a day trip or a weekend trip from Houston or down from Dallas or whatever, what would be your pro tip recommendation as far as, I don't know, brewery, maybe must-sees or beer must-sees that maybe not everybody's heard about? Kind of that.
Well, so luckily, craftbeeraustin.com has an entire map of Texas breweries and their listing and their hours, which is really cool. And then we also have the brew tour listings and bottle shops if you're interested. Well, now we have Beer to Go, but if you wanted to also go to a bottle shop, we have that listed too. And we also write about weekly events. So I give that advice to people a lot when they're coming in for the weekend. Check out our events listing because we do a pretty good job of getting everybody's parties up on the list. This weekend, for example, Eastside Pool Party is happening, and that is 10 breweries on the east side. They all brewed a beer for this party. Part of the proceeds will go to a charity that they choose each year. And you just kind of go from Zilker to Lazarus to Hops and Grain to Blue Owl. I mean, it's going to be really, really fun. I'm definitely doing it this weekend. So it just kind of depends on what you want to do.
Yeah.
I say in terms of must-see breweries, I mean, there's a couple of pretty big heavy hitters in Austin that people know about. I think you can just look at your GBF medal winners to kind of figure out who they are. But there really is, pretty much you're going to have a good time no matter where you go in town. We've got a really good set of breweries here.
Yeah, Austin has the advantage of things are closer together. I'm just doing from a Houstonian perspective versus we have pockets, which is cool. And we're getting more
Well, I'm
pockets.
actually from Houston, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, and the pockets are growing.
Yeah, it's like you could call Houston the cargo short city because our pockets are getting bigger. Maybe parachute pants. Because we got multiple pockets, or do we have bigger pockets?
No one's ever called Houston the cargo pants.
Cargo pants or cargo
shorts.
shorts. It's
Whatever.
too humid to be pants.
Yeah,
We got to go
short
shorts.
City.
Cargo short city.
Yeah.
I think that's our new name. Coin it there. Anyway, big pockets.
I don't think it's going to catch on.
It's cargo. Pam, what's your opinion of cargo shorts?
Not a fan.
Okay. You can put all your stuff in them though.
I know.
Yeah, that is the benefit. Is if and when my husband does wear them, he carries my stuff.
Yes, that's it. For like a festival or a beer festival or something like that. Breathable cargo shorts, way to go.
Yeah, and I don't understand, like late 90s, early 2000s, cargo shorts were cool.
Yeah.
And now...
So are we.
Yeah.
What happened?
And now you can't wear... If you wear cargo shorts, people will make fun of you. But I'm like, they're comfortable. They're super convenient.
Yep. Kind of like socks
Well,
with
I
your...
think they're making a new style now where they've still got big pockets, but they're just flat, not puffy. So you can try those.
Is it the puffy nature of it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like you had the fanny pack, which is very utilitarian, right? It serves a great...
Oh, that's back. Fanny
Is it?
pack's back.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's a big Southern invent that. Sell it.
We should like a bandolier or like holsters of you could have like a bottle opener or like I don't know, all that.
That would be pretty cool.
It would be cool, and if it's cold enough, like it's a freezer pack kind of thing, kind of keeps your midsection cool. There's all kinds of Anyway, all right, don't talk too much.
Yeah,
Pam, we got work to do.
I think we should invent like a camelback that is made for beer. So, but something that will make it not go flat.
Yeah, you just got to drink faster.
Yeah.
That's stuff.
Yeah. Maybe just like strap a keg on your back, and I don't know. It might be a little heavy, but
So that's a lot of work.
actually do the B.
Those things are heavy.
Yeah, they are. All right. Okay, so questions, Pam, questions. Craftbeeraustin.com. When did it start? How long's it been around? I look at it weekly, at least, all the time. It's a fantastic website. Like if you're in Austin, if you're going to Austin, or if you're an Austin beer fan of any shape or form or whatever, it's the website. So when did it get started, and all that kind of background stuff?
So I don't know the exact year, 2007, I think it was, but Rich and Irina Plakas started the website, and then they brought me on as a writer back in 2015, and I immediately said, hey, can I write about women in beer? And they were like, absolutely. So I did a 3-part series on that, and then my co-writer, Andrew Schwab, which a lot of people in Texas know Andrew, he's very much a beer guru. We got together and started doing brewery profiles. So we would go to breweries in town, talk about who they are, what kind of beer do they have, what's their brew house look like. So there's a little bit of a technical aspect for kind of more beer nerds. But then at the end, we would put in the article their hours, if they have food, is it kid-friendly, Wi-Fi, that type of stuff, so that people could use it as kind of a directory, if you will. And then this year in January, my husband and I decided to buy the website from Rich and Irina, and that's how it came about.
That's cool. It really it's a needed thing. The from somebody who's tried to cover, at least Houston. I've been doing interbrews for over 8 years now, and when I started, it's like, okay, I hope I have enough people to talk to, because there's 5 breweries, and now just in Houston there are over 50 in the Houston area. There's over 50, maybe 6. I don't know. Austin has even more. And now on this show, you try to talk about, cover the entire state, because it's so worth talking about. And we need these types of things, like these targeted
Yeah, we could have
resources.
a new brewery every single week, and we will never get to the end of them.
Yeah, it's a good problem to have.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. The one cool thing I like about Craft Beer Austin is, you got all your beer events right there in one place. Something that Houston is desperately lacking. Like we're sitting around like, what are we gonna do this weekend? And so I'm trying what's going on in the beer world? So I'm on Facebook, and I had to find every single brewery individually, and it's just a huge pain in the ass. And if somebody here in Houston is listening to me and wants to do something good,
well, there are
we should get a website. But in Austin, you guys are taken care of. You're spoiled.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll start Craft Beer Houston.
There's people that have tried it, that kind of do it. It's a lot of work, and so that's one thing I want to absolutely find a hat, put it on, and then tip it right there to you, Pam. It is a lot of work, and it is a job. I mean, as much as we, talking about beer and being around beer, and you kind of give that, it's a fun, party kind of vibe. But there's, just like working at a brewery is not drinking beers all day. It's a lot of hard work, and it shows that you guys are putting in the hard work, diligent work.
Yeah, we've got a really good team, which is great. I mean, if we didn't have the team we have, then it would all fall on one person, and that it would fall apart, quite honestly. And then we're trying to recruit new people to come be feature writers. So I don't know if you're familiar with the Beer Museum, but Matt and Jen Benavides run the Beer Museum. It's a beer museum pop-up. And so we brought Jen on as a feature writer, and she's doing historical beer style articles, and she's funny as all get out, and she's interesting and smart, and people love her. And so those are going over really well. And of course, we want her to promote the Beer Museum as much as possible, and hopefully bring those two things together so people get more exposure to what she's doing. And then of course it helps us because we're providing something interesting to our readers.
Yes. Absolutely. I don't get up to Austin. Austin's one of those places where I'm like, I want to be up there more often.
Yeah.
It's really is one of those things. It's like, I'm close. But
last time I went to Austin, I got the privilege of riding around in those in the scooters.
Oh, yay.
Pam, what are your thoughts on the scooters?
I can't believe there's not more accidents with those scooters. Like, there's got to, every day somebody has to get hit by a car.
The other day we were downtown, and it's rush hour traffic downtown. We're trying to go to some event, and there's a guy on a scooter, literally right in the middle of the road. I'm like, you are going to die at some point.
Yeah, who was it? There's somebody on. They were just on Joe Rogan's podcast ranting about the scooters. He's from Austin. I don't remember the name. I should have looked before I brought it up. That's crack hosting right there.
You can't turn any street corner and not run into scooters just laying around.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
they were pretty fun to ride, but I can see living in Austin how those things would be just a big old pain in the ass.
yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Yes. Well, I mean, it can't all be positive. You have all these new breweries, but then you have scooter gangs, that come in and all that. Anyway.
Yeah, you gotta be careful for those gangs. I saw some lady cruising around on a scooter in high heels.
Nice.
That's pretty awesome.
It's bold.
Yeah, it was bold.
It's very bold.
All right. Well, Pam, is there? I don't know. What else do we need to discuss before we let you go? I want to have you back on a regular basis if we can
That'd be great.
tempt you to do it, to let us know all about the goings-ons in Austin. But I mean, because Austin really is the central location for all of the the Texas craft beer scene, the Texas Craft Brewers Guild Festival up there each year, and it's just a good central location for people to meet. A lot of craft beer industry as well. So, anything else we need to tell our audience before we let you go about your day covering?
Well, the only other quick plug, I also am the Southwest Regional Editor for porchdrinking.com. And Porch Drinking is run by Tristan Chan out of Denver, and it is a national blog. We have like 100 writers, and I'm really fortunate. There's another writer in Austin, Katie Clark, that writes for them as well, and we're really fortunate to get to do it because Texas beer does not get coverage on a national level.
Yeah.
So we try to bring that to Porch Drinking, and they're so collaborative and open to it. It's just been fantastic. So they'll be here for CBC, and there'll be a lot of activities going on for CBC, as well as all the Peak Boots releases. So both Porch Drinking and Craft Beer Austin will be covering kind of two different scopes. But we really want to get the word out on Texas.
Yes. Yeah. Well, the fact that it is in the CBC is here, Craft Brewers Conference in San Antonio this year, that'll shed a lot of light there. And
I'm so excited. It will. It's going to be great.
That's going to be rowdy in April. So everybody watch out for that. And then, when you over the spring and summer, well, if you live in Texas, you're going to be going to Austin at some point. So craftbeeraustin.com is your source for all that information. And Pam is your go-to gal. And Pink Boot Society, watch for all those events. That's a really exciting time. Bunch of new beers, bunch of great brewers, bunch of, just great events, all for good causes and education and just good, all the feels. So, Pam, thank you for shedding some light on that and being here with us today. And we look forward to having you on again real soon.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. I'm looking forward to doing some more different ideas and things with you guys. It's going to be great.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, go Texas. Woo.
Yeah.
All right, go Austin. Go Houston. Go everybody. Woo. All right, thank you, Pam.
Thanks, Pam.
Thank you.
All right, Pam Cato, everybody. This is where I need one of those applause sound effects. That's what I need. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Where's my cursor? There it is. I found it. All right. Pam, if you can hear, we'll hang it up now. Thank you. Oh, there she is. All right, cool. Oh, that was the wrong show. Boom. There we go. And that was Pam Cato, everybody.
That's
Pink
cool.
Boot Society. Pull the
So,
pull that thing back up.
which thing?
The other thing. Or you might want to hang up your. I don't know if she knows her camera's still on that we can see it.
Well,
Yeah, maybe hang up your. Can you hang up your sign? I don't want it to get awkward. She has a beer fridge behind that door that you're looking at.
does she?
Yeah, but don't do that.
I could
Did you hang it up?
do.
Yeah. All right.
right.
There we go.
There.
Yes.
She's no longer around.
Right. That's the thing we need to. We're not as good. But anyway, everybody check that out. Sunday, March 8th, International Women's Day. And Kennedy, you're a big fan of the International Women.
I
Right.
don't know what that means, but
I mean,
yes. Yeah.
Well, like your
Yeah.
mom
Yeah.
is in Spain right now.
Uh-huh.
She's an international woman.
Yeah.
So, right? You're a fan.
Yeah.
And then Jules not here today because she's traveling. I don't know if it's internationally,
No, she's in Texas.
but she's been international at some points.
Well,
right?
yeah, we
You
went
went
on
internationally with her, with a
Yes.
woman.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's exactly what everybody means by that, but right? Okay. See? Brought the material
There's
today.
a lot of Kennedy fans internationally, women fans.
Are there? Well, I mean, your mom.
No, I'm not talking about my mom.
Who are you talking about?
Talking about all the ladies.
Oh, that's weird. Anyway, have we seen anybody watching today? Have we turned everybody off with the
I don't
creepiness
know.
that you just?
But
We didn't share like we're
so
supposed to share today.
so you know, I should point this out. We went and talked about international collaborate. What was it called again?
International Women's Day? What are you talking about?
The
The Pink Boots
collaboration brew day. We've been talking about what's going on in Austin.
Yes.
There are plans in Houston.
Are there?
There are.
Please, 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 please.
So Pink Boots Society here are going to be brewing a beer at St. Arnold called the Pink Caddy.
There you go.
It's the IPA brew with Pink Boots hop blend.
You gotta talk into your mic, bro.
So, man, I'm literally like right in my mic.
Yeah, I know. That's where you need to be.
You need better equipment.
This is the design. These are so you sound beefy.
Okay.
You just gotta know your equipment.
I look beefy.
You do.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, Pink Boots Society, Houston. Here we go. Be on the lookout for Pink Caddy.
Please do.
Yeah.
Pink Caddy. So that one's at St. Arnold.
Yeah.
I just talked to Priscilla this morning. So they've got actually St. Arnold got some new beers coming out as well. Have you seen that headliner? They're blonde ale, and they have a juicy IPA coming out.
Headliner of the Blonde Ale?
No, there's a blonde ale called Headliner.
Yes.
And
You
then-
mean that beer that was on in the beer future?
Yeah, but did
Not
you
too
see?
long ago?
Yeah, did you see? Have you seen the cans and stuff? All the posts.
I haven't seen the post, but I'm familiar with the can.
Okay. And did you see the juicy IPA? Did you see
No.
that can?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Well, boom. There you go. 2 new beers from St. Arnold. There you go. And what? Hey, wasn't there another? There's another rodeo beer, right, from Back Pew? I saw
It's
I
got
think,
Stampede in the name. Stompin' Stampede or...
in a red can.
Yeah, it's in a red can.
Okay, I saw it,
Yeah.
but I grabbed mutton busting because who doesn't love kids on sheep?
Yeah.
Little kids riding sheep with a helmet, and then they fall off and cry. You ever watch the
Oh,
rodeo?
hey, Jules.
Hey, Jules,
Hey, baby.
how's it going?
She's in Lubbock right now.
Is she loving it in Lubbock?
I who wouldn't be?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hey, Jules, if you're in Lubbock, what was the brewery that I was at in Lubbock?
When were you in Lubbock?
Last year.
Why were you in Lubbock?
Why wouldn't you be in Lubbock?
True.
I was getting my guns up, bro. No, it was out there I was there for a gymnastics competition.
Oh,
I do
okay.
gymnastics.
Yeah. You're a lot more limber than you look.
No, I'm not actually. That is one thing that I am not. More limber than I look. I'm exactly as limber as I look, which is not very much. No, there's some good breweries out there. Which way did she go out? She said, "Oh, she's traveling around, right?"
Yeah, she was also in Amarillo, but I don't think she was there long enough. She
Hey.
went Bronx Stomper.
Bronx Stopper is the name
I
of the beer.
was completely wrong
That's the Back Pew beer.
when I said Stampede.
Who said that? Who let you know that?
I know.
Who let you know?
I
that?
know.
Give credit where credit is due.
Philip.
Thank you, Philip. Let's talk about this mutton busting. Can we talk about it for a second?
Oh, she's at the airport and she's coming home soon.
In Lubbock, Lubbock has an airport.
Yeah. So
Who winds up the plane?
no, but she actually flew into Amarillo, and I've made that flight before, and they don't have a. When you get there, there's no the tunnel thing that comes out to the plane. Mm-hmm. There's
Tarmac?
not there's
Tarmac
not
tunnel.
one of those.
Yeah, you just walk out there.
You have to like walk down the stairs.
Yeah,
The stairs on the back of the pickup truck. Yeah,
That's cool.
They have one of those. So as soon as that door opens and you walk out onto the stairs, you catch the biggest waft of cow shit.
Yeah,
It is just
that's what it is. It's that and cotton.
yeah.
Out in Lubbock has a lot of cotton. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Do they?
Yeah, a lot of cotton.
And there's feedlots all over the place.
Yeah,
And
like
I
actually,
guess-
right now, I'm trying to think when harvest season is for. It looks like snow. It looks like the whole place is covered in snow when it's ready. It's quite amazing, actually.
Hey, Mary.
Hey,
Looks like Mary just joined.
hey, Mary.
You missed all the pink boots talk.
Oh, she can always rewind back or
That's
catch the
true.
replay on YouTube or Twitter
Yeah.
or all those places. All those places that we are. Or when she's playing video games later. Mary's a big video game player. I don't know if
Is
you knew-
she?
No. Although, can I say this, Mary?
Are you telling lies about Mary?
I'm not. But let me tell you this. I wanted to say I have been well entertained by Jake and all the videos that they've been putting out on Thistle's Facebook page. It's hilarious. You should check them out if you've not
I
seen
saw one about, and granted, I didn't have the sound on. I just need to go back and watch these, and I'm sorry.
them. Yeah.
But Jake was fishing.
Yeah.
Right next to in the pond next to the thistle.
Yeah. Yeah. All that. Yeah. So, and there was, what was the one before that where Anyway, you have to go back and watch them. It's really funny. They're funny videos. I don't know. I guess you fuel it enough with enough beers from Thistle Draft Shop, and then I don't know, maybe like a bacon grilled cheese that gets your creative juices flowing. But anyway,
guess who else just popped on?
Who?
A former co-host
Who?
of the show,
Okay, who?
Perry.
Producer Perry?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
Well, Catherine.
Catherine?
Yes.
The Catherine?
One soon to be wed.
Catherine Contreras, soon to be whatever her new last name will be, I guess, unless she's going that whole keeping it, throwing in the dash. I don't know. Catherine, what are you doing? Anyway, cool. Hey, Catherine. How are things in San Antonio?
Oh.
Yeah, what?
Oh, no, Jeffrey just said, I guess Jeffrey's been watching this on Interbrews.
Mm-hmm. He's been watching what?
This show on Interbrews.
On Interbrews?
Yes, I didn't tell you about this.
What?
I discovered a button that I could push that will also put the show on Interbrews page.
Yes.
So it's on Interbrews.
Yes.
So
good. That means I don't need to share it.
So people are commenting. No, it's actually streaming live on the Interbrews page.
Is it? So both pages?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or did it just share the Liquid Lunch page on Interbrews?
No, I think it's actually live on Interbrews.
Oh, hold on. Let me look at my own.
So Jeffrey's been commenting on
Oh.
Interbrews, and we've been ignoring him.
Oh, sorry, Jeff. Sorry. Sorry. I don't know, man. I tried to make it where they're connected.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, wow. Okay. Maybe we shouldn't do that anymore.
Why?
Because Catherine was commenting on the Interbrews page. Julie was on the Interbrews page.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Yeah.
Catherine got stuck behind a teenage scooter gang.
Oh. Ah.
Oh, and look, Jeffrey's talking about ESBs as well, too.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a great beer, that ESB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Look, we just need a way to keep up with all the chats. That's it. We just need like one.
If we had another person.
Yeah,
If
we had a guy.
If we had, all I gotta say is about that is this.
What?
Kid Help is hard to come by.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
It
no
is.
kidding.
It is.
Okay. How's your homebrew coming? You keep talking about it.
Oh, my West Coast IPA, the one that I'm going to smoke, Jeffrey, and
You're going to do a smoked West Coast IPA?
Well, it means I am Fire Kennedy. Yeah, okay,
Who said that?
Jeffrey.
Yeah.
You fire me and see what happens to the show.
Actually, there'd be less graphics. I could still do it though. It would just be me and my phone.
Yeah, it'd be you on your phone.
Yeah, for now. But anyway, no, you're a valuable part of this team, Kennedy. We can't do it without you. And by we, I mean it wouldn't be we; it would just be me. So we can't do it without you. Anyway, what were you saying? Okay, no, your West Coast IPA, your smoked West Coast IPA.
No, it's not smoked. I mean, I'm smoking, as in I will be beating Jeffrey and Philip.
Do you really, really, really?
Oh, Jeffrey and I got money on this.
That's.
We've got money. It's going well. It has been. The yeast has been super happy.
Mm-hmm. Good.
And I am dry hopping tomorrow.
Oh, Jake was he was fishing for crawfish. Sorry, I was totally listening. I'm looking at the chat. That's the thing about doing a live show. We need speaking of Jake's, we need Jake from State Farm back. I think he'll be back next week.
Oh.
He's on assignment.
Oh, Jeffrey's offering to take my place.
Oh, you want to drive out to Cypress, or we'll find him.
No, he's gonna remote into your PC.
Okay, cool.
And run the show for you.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah,
that'll work.
Good. Make my life easier.
Jules is in. She said Clovis. Clovis actually. Listen. Clovis is right there on the border between Texas and New Mexico. It's the last. I think it's the first thing once you cross over to New Mexico.
Yeah, she started her new job and she was in New Mexico. She's the Texas Panhandle, New Mexico, and then also in like West Texas.
I thought she was going. She's not going to Santa Fe. I thought maybe she had mentioned Santa Fe.
I think she went to Santa Fe. I can't keep
her list. Doesn't say Santa Fe. It says Clovis, Hobbs, Midland, Odessa. I wonder what the temperature is in Midland.
I don't know.
Y'all want to look and see what the temperature is? Let's take a guess. Right now, I'm saying it's 62 degrees in Midland.
It's not fun now doing what's the temperature in Midland when it's not surface of the sun hot.
No, but soon. Well, we got to get back into it. So what do you think the temperature is?
In Midland right now?
Yeah. Come on now. I said 62.
70.
Oop, if we're going Price is Right rules,
Yeah.
I win.
went over.
You went over.
But I'm
66 degrees. But sunny today. Beautiful day in Midland. Sunny all day long, not a cloud in the sky. No chance of rain. Low of 40 overnight. Tomorrow, partly cloudy. High of 62. Saturday, Midland. Your Saturday is looking fantastic, so you need to get out there. Hey, Foamy Head 13, he's having an El Camino from Relay Brewing Company.
Yeah.
He's watching over there on the YouTubes. I can see the YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch chat over here.
I bet Twitch is blowing up right now.
It is.
Yeah.
I think there's nobody watching over there. But we do need to do some like Twitch specific stuff. I want to go to Battle Hops. Do some Twitch stuff. What do you think? No.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay. 66 degrees Midland right now. What else do we need to talk about? Have we run out of stuff to talk about?
We haven't.
Oh, hey, Jose's back on. There we go. Hey, Jose. How's it going? Let me pull up Jose. Let's see what Jose's talking. Jose listening on our Mixler feed. He just got out of a waterproofing lesson, which sounds... You were way over on your guess, by the way. He was like 85. A waterproofing lesson? Anyway. Hey, does anybody out there have the coronavirus? Shout out to all our people with coronavirus. That's a target demo.
No one.
Is that your computer making that sound?
It might be.
I think it is.
That literally no one else can hear.
Yeah. Hey, and then we just had a new subscriber there on the YouTubes. Thank you for that. What's boring is mowing the lawn. What we're talking about? Oh, the waterproofing lesson. Thanks. I'm glad that it's not us. I mean, we are, but thanks. Thanks for saying that.
Well,
Yeah.
keeping dry is important.
It's sure. I mean, it depends on the what, where, and how, right? Yes. Okay. There you go. All right. Ooh, what else? We got other people chiming
I'm
in.
going to enjoy a Celis, not chugging it.
Okay. What did you think about? Let's talk about this. We have some beers in front of us, so let's discuss them. First, the Brooklyn Special Effects. I don't know. We didn't really dig into this. We had Pam on. Everybody, if you didn't get to see Pam from craftbeeraustin.com, scroll back and check that out after the show, or do it now, whenever. It's not going to bother me. But all the great things going on in Austin right now with the pink boots and stuff. But anyway, pre-show beer, we had the Brooklyn Special Effects, which is their non-alcoholic beer. And I coined the term, you're not going to get lit, but you can get lint. Get it? Lint. So if you're like avoiding or giving up alcohol for Lent, Special Effects is right there. Pretty good. It's like a session IPA. What did you think?
Just on principle, I wanted to hate it because it's non-alcoholic.
Right.
And what's the point of drinking beer? But it was pretty good.
It is pretty good.
It's
got a good flavor.
It's pretty tasty. Yeah.
If I had not told you, if I said don't look at the if I just poured it for you, would you have been able to tell it was a non-alcoholic beer?
I think I would have been able to tell.
Why? How?
It's just kind of missing something, and I can't really put my mouth around it.
Yeah.
But it's missing something.
Yeah. The body's a little different. I think that might be Jeffrey. All you brewer guys, somebody that knows. Jeffrey, you're a mad scientist. The non-alcoholic approach. How does that?
I mean, it doesn't. I mean, it tastes a little different. It's definitely not hop water.
It's to me, I'd put it in that session IPA realm, which is basically like a brighter pale ale or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, whatever. That's where I would put it. But it's available now in the Houston area. I got this one at an HEB in northern Houston or Spring or whatever, Tomball, wherever that was, somewhere in that realm. But anyway, it's available. So if you are giving up alcohol for Lent, Brooklyn Special Effects is now available. Athletic Brewing, Pam mentioned they would be at South by Southwest. They do all non-alcoholic beers. They have an IPA that's, I don't know that I'd have to do them side by side, but I'd say Brooklyn was probably a little tastier. They also have a golden ale. I don't know if that has like a Belgian yeast quality to it. But speaking of Belgian yeast, the Celis White that you're drinking, how would you rank that?
like ranking on like a scale 1 to 10.
Yeah.
7.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
It's about as
it's if you like the wit,
yeah.
that style wit beer, it's excellent.
Well, it's the textbook version
It
of
is
a wit Belgian wit beer.
excellent.
There you go.
Almost as good as my wit.
Super humble.
But it's not really my favorite style.
Mm-hmm.
But you know,
What is your favorite style? Do you have a favorite style?
I don't. It's different. If I was one style, I don't know.
Yeah, if you had to pick a style.
Yeah.
That's it. To me, that's different. If I had one style to drink forever.
I have one style to drink forever. It'd probably be like a lager.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. I'm kind of in that same boat. But the thing I drink the most probably ends up being IPAs. Right.
Yeah. When I go to a new brewery, I mean, unless they're known for something special, I usually go lager first, and then IPA.
Okay. Let's talk this mutton busting. Okay. Now, you said the other day, I was talking on a group chat with you and Jake from State Farm, and you busted in your. Were you
Khakis?
inebriated at that point? When you tried to hijack that conversation? Everybody. Kennedy is a chat hijacker.
All right. So
We're having a conversation about a specific topic, and then he jumps in with something else. But I will say, I was like, save it for the show because you said you hung out with Bobby.
oh yeah.
Do you remember it? Is this all coming back to you now?
No. Yes. That's your version of what happened.
My version is that Kennedy don't hijack the conversation and now talk about it on the show.
I was at our monthly Rogue Brewers meeting.
Yeah.
Shout out to all my fellow Rogue Brewers.
Yeah.
What up? And my phone is just constantly buzzing in my pants. And Bobby Harrell, did you just bring my mic up?
I did.
Yeah, because it just went way up in my ears.
Yeah.
In my ear holes.
Yeah.
So Bobby Harrell was there, and he was doing like this round table discussion, and it was really interesting.
Yes.
Like over my head, most of it, but it was pretty interesting. And my phone's just buzzing.
Yeah.
And so then I jumped on and said that I was listening to Bobby.
Yeah. And it blew your mind.
Yeah. Yeah, it did blow my mind.
It was after the fact, though. It was like, I want to say that it was after.
Yeah, and so I looked down and there were like 15 text messages between you and Jake.
Yes. We were talking business.
Yeah.
And you were all like, Bobby's so smart. What did he say?
I don't know. He went like really deep into yeast.
And you don't recall any of it. Was it recorded anywhere?
I don't know. Somebody should record those meetings. But yeah, he went really deep into yeast, like to the cellular level.
Was anybody else there?
The one thing I got out of that is yeast does not like to move more than 3 degrees a day.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So that's all. That's what you took from it.
Yeah. See, Philip was at the same meeting and his mind was blown too.
Yeah. Well, Dr. Bobby.
Yeah.
Dr. Bobby. Dr. Bobby Harrell. When he goes deep, he goes all the way. But let's talk. Speaking of Bobby, let's talk about mutton busting. Dry hopped wheat ale.
Yeah.
It does have a very kind of a fruity kind of thing going. There's a fruity element, like a springtime fruity kind of thing. Like I'm getting aroma of what are the aromas I'm getting? I don't know. It's like it says melon hops. I'm getting melon aromas for sure. Bright citrus flavor without leaving. Yeah, it's definitely like it smells like spring, like a springy day. I like it.
Jeffrey, you weren't there. You missed out big time.
What do you think about the mutton busting?
Oh, that was good.
That's a wheat beer.
Yeah.
Belgian wit. The white is a wheat beer. Mm-hmm. Two totally different beers.
We chugged.
Yeah.
No, so when we were at the meeting,
Uh-huh.
I donated a keg of my latest homebrew. If anybody wants to try my latest homebrew, you go to the Grain Cellar right now.
Oh, is it on tap?
It's on tap at the Grain Cellar. It might not be. Trust me, it was so good. They probably floated that keg by now.
Yeah.
But it's on tap at the grain cellar.
Is it your
It's
IPA?
a stout,
Oh.
and I use Preston's Cookie Monster stout recipe.
Okay.
And I remember looking over at Bobby, and he's under the tap. He's by the tap with my Cookie Monster stout. He grabs a glass and he starts pouring.
Yeah, he does.
There's 4 taps there.
Yeah, there are.
He chose mine first.
He put his hand on it.
He poured the beer.
What's the name of your stout?
I just told you it's a Cookie Monster
That's
stout.
the name of the recipe. What's the name of your stout?
I followed that recipe, so
Well, that's not.
I didn't name it.
You-
I didn't name it.
So there's a nameless. It's nameless stout, Jose.
No, it's literally named on their Cookie Monster stout.
Yeah, but that's not your name.
So I look over. He looks at all 4 taps. He chooses mine first. He puts the glass under.
Yeah, he does.
And he pours it. It was a little undercarbonated.
Yeah, it was.
So the head wasn't like I like it. But he starts drinking it.
Puts it in his
And
mouth.
you know what?
What?
He didn't spit.
Yeah.
He drank it.
Yeah, he did. Then what did he say?
He didn't say anything.
Did he have any more?
I don't know. He tried all of them eventually. And so
Jose said he made Cookie Monster Stout as well.
yeah.
He named his though.
What? What do you name it?
I'm waiting.
I don't know.
What'd you name it, Jose?
So I'm talking to Bobby, and so I'm asking him what he thought about it. And as I asked him that, I don't know if this was on purpose or what happened, but the conversation ended up turning to something else.
Dr. Bobby Harrell doesn't do anything
Yeah.
accidentally.
Yeah. So he didn't really come out and give me any kind of critique.
Yeah.
We ended up talking about this and that. Started talking about the show a lot, and then we ended up talking about how you get yeast cultures to make a vagina beer. Yeast cultures from the vagina
And
to make the beer.
And
Apparently, it's really simple to do, but
you just
I
have
don't
to
know.
have
I
a
don't know.
vagina.
I don't know.
What do? Swab it? Does it matter where you swab it?
I mean,
Is
I
there a
don't know how to
particular-
answer that.
Is there a particular region?
Of the spot?
Yeah, where the region in which you swab to get more yeast cultures.
Oh, like where exactly is the most yeast?
yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a woman.
You know,
I imagine the deeper you go, the more yeast cultures
see,
are.
I think that's a man's way of approaching.
yeah, probably. I
I
don't
want
know.
the scientific approach. It's not all about just going to the deepest part. You know. Yeah. Thank you, Jose. Remember, that is a work computer you're typing on there. Can't say what Jose just said.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't. Can't do it.
No,
All right. Well, that's good. I'm glad he didn't spit it out.
no. He drank it. And I don't know. He didn't make a face when he drank it.
Yeah.
I mean, I looked, but he drank it. 3 ounce pours. That's all you're allowed to do at the homebrew club meeting. We're not allowed to get drunk there. 3 ounce pours. Drink anything more than a 3 ounce pour, you got to go.
You have to go?
You,
Why? 'Cause
no,
you're being too
you don't,
selfish?
you don't have to go,
Just
but
call an Uber. Yeah. You know what else we need to call? You
but-
do?
no, we're tasting beers there. We're not drinking beers to get drunk.
Yeah. It's
So-
an artistic
so-
approach, right?
So 3 ounce pours. There's a lot of different varieties of beer,
Yeah. All right.
and a lot of people don't bring a whole lot, 1 or 2 bottles.
Oh, so you're saying there's freeloaders?
No, I'm not saying there's freeloaders.
People that don't pay their fair share?
No, I donated a keg
There you go. And but over how long? How long have you been going?
to the meetings.
Yeah. How many years? Over a year?
Jeffrey says the 3 ounce is a rule made for me, not everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they're afraid you're going to take all the beer. Not that you're known for that, but you're kind of known for that.
I'm not known for that.
Stealing beers? It's kind
I've
of your
never
thing.
stole beer from the grain cellar.
Okay.
Why you don't need to steal beer there.
It's true.
They now have. There's now 2 Keezers, 4 taps each.
Yeah.
Help yourself.
Speak-
I personally recommend the Cookie Monster Stout.
Yeah.
You go there.
Speaking of Keezers, did you notice I've done a little work on mine?
No.
Good, because it's just very preliminary stuff. I got to put some more trim work on it, but it's
Well,
all.
I mean, I don't understand why you're even bothering with that thing.
Listen,
I
played
mean,
the long game.
to have a Keezer
Uh-huh.
requires kegs.
I got 2 of them over there.
You got 2 kegs
Mm-hmm.
in there,
Yeah. Well, one's behind it, and one's in it.
so you have a keg behind it,
Yes, that doesn't have
an
any
empty
beer in it.
keg.
Yes, it's an empty keg. It's a potential keg.
How are you gonna fill that keg?
I'm going to brew some beer or make something. When I feel like it on my own terms, fool. Don't bring your beginner level thing over here, son.
Beginner. I'm easily up to lower intermediate by now.
No, you're not. I don't know. It depends on where you draw the line. You need to read some books, though, for sure.
No.
Really. Look, don't take any of my books, but there's a library right over here of books for you to look at and then go purchase on your own. And they're all available on ebooks, most of them anyway. Start with the Palmer, but maybe do the Charlie P. book, too, as well. You need it. You need to get that info in your brain.
So apparently Jeffrey went to the Grand Cellar on Saturday, and we left it in a big mess.
Yeah.
I left early.
Well.
Bobby was still talking when I left. I think he may have been wrapping it up. But it would have been rude of me to start cleaning up while everyone was still there. So
yeah,
it's not my fault. Did you, when you were there on Saturday, did you try the Cookie Monster Stout on tap, Jeffrey?
Are you waiting for him to answer?
On his own terms.
It just went really silent. It was really awkward there.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Cool.
When you can get around to it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that music you hear faintly in the background means it's time for us to end the show because your lunch break doesn't last all day. Sorry, it's not my rule. It's your boss. So if your boss is saying get back to work, then blame him or her or whomever.
Yep.
Yep. Anyway, but fantastic show today. If I don't say so myself, not because of my involvement, but because of
my involvement,
Pam's involvement.
Yeah, of course you didn't mean me.
Pam Cato from Jose's still eating. That's fine, sir. As long as you keep all the water contained, it's all good. But thank you to Pam Cato from craftbeeraustin.com.
Yeah, we were debating on house here last night. Was it Cato or Cato? I've been saying Cato. It's Cato.
Okay.
Cato.
There we go.
Yep.
But she'll be back on hopefully regularly to talk Austin and all the wonderful things going on in our state capital there. And all the great beers being brewed.
And we're not talking legislature.
Unless it's beer related.
Yeah.
But then it's biannual. Is biannual mean every 2 years?
Twice a year.
So what's for every 2 years?
Every 2 years.
There's a word for it, though. Bi something.
Centennial.
No, that's 200 years.
Sickle.
Bicycle? Okay, we'll go with it. Bicyclical. Anyway, but there will be beer law changes and stuff, and that's always a good place to go because that's where they do that. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. Good show today, Kennedy.
Yep.
Do annual. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Jose. Thank you to everybody who watched today. Jules, have safe travels back. Jeffrey, dig into making non-alcoholic beers. I want to know more, and I need your mad science advice on all of that.
Right. Jeffrey, after our March meeting, when we have the West Coast IPA, and mine blows yours away, I'll be happy to give you some advice.
There you go. Anyway, there you go. What else we got? We're going to be back next week. What are we doing next week?
Oh, yeah. Next week. Everyone needs to tune in. We'll be speaking with Community Beer Company. Right? Is it their Community Beer Company?
Is that,
in Dallas, Texas.
Is that
award GABF gold winning Texas lager.
Yes. Corey will be on.
Corey. Yeah.
Thank you.
So
way to bring that one home.
Everybody, make sure you tune in next week. Yeah. We're going to have a great show. Even if it is Dallas.
That's just good fun. All right. Thanks, everybody, for listening, watching, viewing, sharing, and being a part. And go buy somebody a beer this week and have a great time. And Pam, thank you. Kennedy, good job. I'm Josh. We'll see you next week right here, Liquid Lunch. Bye, everybody. All right. I'll just leave it there. Have a great one. Toodaloo.
Wait, you're doing what now?
It's called a tease.
Oh.